Aquaman. Aquaman 2. We here. JoJo, you excited?
Not really.
Say what?
Not really.
You're not excited to see Aquaman?
I'm excited, but I'm not as excited as I'm not.
Yeah, that's the same sentiment that a lot of other people have. So a lot of people aren't expecting this movie to be any good. Although I've seen the trailer. You're expecting it to be good? I'm not expecting it to be great. I think it's going to be good though.
There you go. It's going to be theater 2 to your left side, okay?
Got you. Thank you.
Enjoy.
All right. I'm indulgent today. Hello.
Anything else?
Yeah. All right. Hot dog. All that. A Coke and wild cherry mixed icy.
What size?
Yeah, small one. Small. Can I get an extra cheese for my nachos?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 53.10 right now. We're gonna go ahead and do something about that. All right, so
Should we get a vitamin water?
oh, he put a vitamin water. He added a vitamin water.
Anything?
I think that's it. Let's go ahead and adjust this price. I'm platinum now, so it takes 25% off. Let's go. Just got out of Aquaman, Last Kingdom. Let's get initial reactions. JoJo?
It was I'm kidding. It was actually a really good movie.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Zoe, did you like it?
She don't know what she's talking about.
Did you like the movie? Okay. All right, you. Did you like it? Shoot, let me. There we go.
Good movie, good movie.
Good movie?
Good movie.
Was
not better than the first one.
No.
But it was
yeah,
a
I
good
agree.
movie.
I agree.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't know. I recorded that. All right. So overall, do you have a grade for it?
I give it a B. B plus.
B plus. JoJo.
Close
A
to
minus.
A minus.
A minus.
Mhm.
Nice. All right. That's the family reaction. Let me hit y'all with the movie review. I can't review it with these people here. You know, I don't want to. You know, I'm a critic, so I can't be saying stuff that you guys ain't gonna understand or like. So we'll do that later. But good.
You didn't like it?
No, I did like it. I liked it.
I just think it was off with the whole narrative of Aquaman. I don't know.
It's like totally raining out here in LA, bro. It's crazy. We never get enough rain, and I think it's just so cool and great how. Look at this water right here, guys. I want to show you. Like if you look here, like the park is made in its own river, and it's going into the alley. Like that's just like so cool.
No, these are the
That's the last size? Shoot. Okay. Wow, check it out. Got the ones, breads. We got some more ones. Okay, 8s, 5s, 4s. We got it all. 65. These are a 7 right here.
That's a 7.
That's a 7.
This one's big.
Better check out Shoe Palace, see what they got up in here for little Zoe. Yeah, they are.
I like those better.
Oh, yeah.
These are the only ones, but it would be this big.
What about an 8?
8.
Have an 8? Try the 8. Yeah, that's gotta be. Let me see. Can I see? Make sure that's. Yep, that's them. Yep, those.
The set and what's the name of your YouTube?
Jody's Corner. Be vlogging. All right, there we go. Not bad. For 2 pair of shoes. All right. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. All right. We doing some window shopping. To this Bath and Body Works to get the greatest smell ever made, sweet cinnamon plum. And I'm gonna ask, and I'm gonna ask.
You're right, nothing.
Hey, why they didn't do it this? They didn't do it this year. It's not coming out then.
This is a new set
called Meet in Miami. It just came out. I just met it. So you think about that?
It's not coming back. It's done. They brought it for 1 year. It was the greatest smell candle ever. They ain't got it no more.
I somewhat enjoyed Aquaman, but it had that still fruit bubblegum bullshit. He is still the same person. You know, I like what James Wan had got going on, you know what I'm saying, with the movie. I like the little details of it. It has some real serious things. It has some real serious shit in this movie. I love the ocean side that he had in there. You know what I'm saying? When he's in the water, that was sick. That was really sick. But having Ocean Master be the way he was, I hated that. Get back! To be honest with you, looking at this movie, I thought somewhat that I was watching a Thor movie. It gave me some Thor vibes. And that's kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get the Aquaman vibe, the same Aquaman that I got. Now, don't get me wrong, I got somewhat to a point of a king. But I also got to of a simp. Somebody who did not get a chance to be a king, and somebody is telling him what the fuck to do. I did not like that at all, because when you're a king, nobody tells you what to do. You tell them what to do.
Facts.
So when that was a huge problem for me on that. Now, visuals was tight. The new people that they had was amazing. The scenes that they had was dope. But the way he kept acting after a while, it still kept giving me that freaking Zack Snyder bullshit. Yahoo! Woohoo! Yeah! No! Fuck! No! No! You cannot do that!
Lobo.
You cannot do that! I do
as
not
Lobo.
want that. He was on
do it as Lobo.
doing it in the trailer when he was with the other shit. I did not like that. Him spinning around Mega. Him spinning around. I didn't like that. I did not like that. I did not like that shit at all. I don't understand that. I don't understand why they put that in there. That is not a good shot. What was the point of that at all? I do like what they did to, and that is not this was in the trailer. Ocean Master. I like the redemption story. I say that. Other than that, it's just over the place. So I have to give this grade. And it's not crazy, but I have to give this grade a C-.
We rolling up on the Container Store. Get my shoe cases. Just wrapping my shoes. This is gray. I don't want gray. I have black. But mine's are white. Wait, this says. This is like extra large. It's extra large and gray. Shout out to the Container Store, bro. That is a nice urinal pee in. Like, that's just a nice looking bowl. It's a pleasure to pee in that. So, we couldn't get a box, had to buy individuals because they had no more large boxes. Individually, they cost a little bit more, but it's okay. Oh, the sign said that they had replacement. They had extra. Are these available to buy?
Not in store.
Oh, like online. Thank you very much. I'm trying to get a chicken, but they got like a couple turkeys left. They got an oven roasted. What is this? Turkey. And then I was gonna get this right here. This looks like it's ready to go. But look, when you look up on it, bro, that's a duck. I don't know about no frozen duck, bro. I think those are supposed to be like freshly killed, deep-blooded, and then cooked on the spot. But the butcher said he left his cart right here. He said he's gonna go check the back. And see, any chickens? No chickens. All right, for sure. We ain't got no chickens here. All right, so thanks for checking. Yes. All out of macaroni.
You know that.
They tore that up quick.
You know you gotta get that 3 weeks in advance.
You right. I done messed up. I don't know what I was thinking. 200.
Alright guys, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. You too. Aquaman and the Last Kingdom, for me, my opinion is that it's a good movie. And I would say that you guys should definitely check it out. There was a lot of doom and gloom surrounding this movie because you guys know that Amber Heard is toxic. She's trash. She lied on Johnny Depp. She was found guilty in court. She's liable. She had to pay this man all these millions and millions of dollars. And Warner Brothers wanted to part ways with her for a very long time. Fans wanted to part ways for a very long time. And a lot of people are not going to go watch this movie because of her ties, because of this movie's ties to Amber Heard. And James Wan even had a lot of production issues because he had to edit out a lot of scenes that involved Mira. And it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare for James Wan. He didn't like it. Jason Momoa didn't like it. Jason Momoa doesn't even like Amber Heard, the actress. They had bad chemistry. Walter Hamada, who was head of DC in 2018, testified that the chemistry between Jason Momoa and Amber Heard wasn't working. They just didn't have chemistry. Then you add insult to injury when it comes to the things that she's did with Johnny Depp, justice for Johnny, of course, as justice for Jonathan as well, Jonathan Majors. I don't think that it was a fun experience for a lot of people on set. I don't think that it was a fun experience for Patrick Wilson, is that his name? Jason Momoa. I don't think it was a fun experience for James Wan, for Nicole Kidman, anybody in this movie. There's no Volko in this. This movie is a continuation of the first Aquaman movie that came out in 2018, December, almost 5 years to the day. And it's competently made. James Wan really can make a really good looking movie. And that's what he does here. It doesn't change. Like, the look of his films, they're so bright, they're so colorful, they're so inviting. The visuals in this movie are very spectacular in some scenes, and then there's some scenes where the visuals really don't work. So I'll say, like, it's here and there, but mostly, like, generally speaking, it looks good. The visuals of this thing are beautiful. The colors are bright, looks sharp, looks clear. Overall, I think it's a good-looking movie. I don't think it looks as good as the original Aquaman, and obviously, I don't think this is a better movie than the original Aquaman. I just think that movie was really, really good. I gave that movie an A-. The story, the score, a lot of things was working in that movie. But with all of the edits and the reshoots that had to happen for this movie, it's a miracle that this movie turned out as good as it turned out. This is not a bad movie. You can't call this a bad movie. I mean, I can't. And it entertains. I mean, Jason Momoa has a child now, as you guys know. He's a father, and he's also the king of Atlantis. And we're seeing what it's like for him to be king. What's the daily life of Arthur Curry, the person who is the king of Atlantis and also is a land dweller. Orm, you guys know by the trailers, he is a prisoner for the things that he's done, and he runs to Orm to seek his help to deal with Black Manta, because the Black Manta has not been killed, and he's back to exact his vengeance on Atlantis to avenge his father. And those elements that I don't want to spoil, some of them is real choppy, bro. Some of those are really hard to really grasp, and it's not the fact that they're ungraspable, like they're not understandable. It's the fact they're hard to grasp because you wonder why are they telling this story. I feel like it was incredibly unnecessary to involve this other element of the story when the first Aquaman movie really explained it perfectly, and you really didn't need to go where this movie went. Some of the situations that involved Black Manta were cringe. I mean, the way this movie was messed with. This movie was edited and chopped up because this is a spoiler, but it's not a big spoiler. It's not even a small spoiler. It's something that you won't know unless you see the movie. It's something that I caught. And there's a scene where Aquaman is sitting, right? So if you don't want to even get a spoiler of a sentence, then I guess you could click away or just pause it. It will not ruin the movie. It's a mistake that they made. It's an editing error that they made in the movie. He's toasting his father, drinking with his father. He's drinking some Guinness. And he says, you did a good job with me, Dad. You were a single father. And I don't know how you did that alone without Mom there with you. Like, he was giving his dad his flowers. And then he toasted his father. He's toasted his dad. He said, to single parents. He's toasted and said, to single parents. Saying that he's single. But Mira's in the movie. And it's like, whoa, huh? Excuse me? How that didn't get edited out blows my mind. Like, this movie, it's a Frankenstein movie that miraculously came out decent at the end. Like, that was just an example. Black Manta becomes who he becomes in this movie by the most convenient, most lazy way possible. The way the dark stuff was introduced into this movie and Black Manta's ties to it are some of the most laziest, no effort. And I know that was a reshoot. It had to be. I know that was just a reshot somewhere on a soundstage, rewritten, and they had to come up with something. And that's that. Some of the CG elements that had to do with those scenes where you looking at, you could be looking at something that looks polished and beautiful on the level of the first Aquaman movie, and then instantly see another scene where it's like, bro, that shit look like Netflix. That don't look good to me. There was some Mira in here. Mira was in this movie a larger amount than I thought. Mira, she didn't mean shit. She didn't mean nothing, y'all. But she was in it. So if you guys are, Justice for Johnny, you guys want to boycott, this is part of my job. So I wasn't gonna watch this movie. So I understand if you don't. She's in this. She's got a few lines. She's in this movie. Screen time, maybe a total of 5 minutes or less. But she's in maybe 10 scenes of the movie. She's in like about 10 scenes, and that's more than I thought. I thought that she would have put the baby. Dead at birth. I thought that would have been the end, but no. She's in the movie from the beginning, and she's in the movie to the end. So that was kind of shocking for me. So I understand why people wouldn't want to go watch it for that reason alone. But I do think it's a competent movie, and it's better than the more mediocre type of formulaic superhero movies that we've been getting. It's directed well. It has a decent score. Like, that Aquaman score is so epic, man. And the first act of the movie is really like fast-paced, kind of goofy. There's a couple of jokes in here that really made me laugh. There's like a scene where there's this island of gas, and it just makes no absolute sense at all. Like that the world dwellers wouldn't even recognize that. Like there's an island with big freaking bugs and some crazy shit going on, and like it's goofy. It's really, really goofy. And some funny, a little bit of cringe, some goofy and cheesy. I'm okay with that. There was a decent amount of action in this movie, and I think it's enough to satisfy the appetite. Aquaman, he looks good in his suit, bro. That superhero, I think that's the best superhero suit, bro, in DC. Wonder Woman's nice. The Man of Steel suit's decent. The Ben Affleck Batman suit is iconic and all. But nothing says superhero and king more than that gold and motherfucking green suit. It just oozes with that staff. It just oozes epic, bro. And seeing him, from the neck down, I see a freaking king of Atlantis. I see a superhero. From the neck up, I see Lobo. And we'll be seeing him later on in this universe as Lobo because he is done playing Aquaman. This is the official end of the DC EU Snyderverse. It is over, and I couldn't be happier. And overall, I think you guys will like the movie. If I had to give the movie a grade, which I will, I was wondering, should I go? I'm at a solid B. This is a B movie, which I think is a triumph. The fact that it was able to still come out with a B and still deliver due to that third act helping a lot. The first act was kind of The second act was the worst. The middle of the movie was by far the worst. But that third act really had some really nice stuff, some emotional, some nice epic stuff going on in there that brought it back up. And the way you end a movie is way more important than the way you start one. And it ended it on a good note. That's why it gets the B. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoy this movie review and subscribe to the channel for the real content. DC rises. Remember that. James Gunn is coming to fix the DCU, and I can't wait to see what he has in store. Bring Patty Jenkins back because we need her.